Alright, you men, and women, if there are any of you out there, this is another video commentary courtesy the Yak. That's me. And, well, it's not really a commentary actually, it's more of a playthrough, a commentary of a playthrough, let's say, for Road Rash on the Mega Drive, which is, as you probably will know by now, one of my favourite games of all time. Now, level 5, it's hard. Just put it that way. It'll have you tearing your hair out for weeks. The first 4 levels are a cakewalk in comparison. They'll take you, what, a couple of hours? Whereas the last level, well, how long's a piece of string, really? Let's just leave it at, it's very tough, and if any of you have done this legally, or rather fairly, I salute you. Yeah, I do have to admit, I did cheat to get to this stage. Just to skip to this stage because I didn't really have the time to play through the whole thing again. I have come back to the game, it's just finding the time to do it. I mean, recording these level 5... Oh dear! Recording these level 5 commentaries takes a long time as it is, so I don't have the time to play through to this, so... Nah! There you go, my first failure. You'll see a lot of those. It's pretty much impossible to go through the whole of any level 5 race without crashing into a car or one of the signs at the side of the road. You can still finish in the top 4. Oh, see that, shunting that car out of the way. And why are all the cars orange in this? Oh, there's a white one there. But why are the cars orange and white? And why are there only cars? Why are there no SUVs? Or why does everybody drive the same car? Anyway, the cars are what makes this game hard. Because they come out of nowhere. They literally, you go over a hill. Oh, there you go. I should have seen that. Oh man. They literally come over the hill and you have no chance of seeing them. And I'm guessing the program has just put that in to lengthen the challenge, lengthen the playability. Or rather lengthen the playtime of the game, but it's just too hard. Why did you do this? Man, I have a complex. I'm never going to pick up a bike for as long as I live, not even a bicycle after this. Jeez, whoa, 2 at a time there. It is Fast and Furious stuff. You do have to be a speed demon. It takes a lot of practice to even avoid those blasted cars. As I said, stuff at the side of the road. It is relatively easy to dodge once you know what you're doing on the bike. Once you get used to the bike, that's easy. Other competitors, you can just dodge around them, you don't lose too much time. It's those cars, which are the main sticking point, and half of the cheese factor. Yes. Be prepared for many of those cheesy crashes in this video. Yes, sorry, a bit of a spoiler there, but heck, who do you think I am, Superman? And here we go, we're taking off! Taking a bit of an excursion into the air there, massive air. So I don't believe I've mentioned the sound yet in the game. You will notice that there is no music here. That's because I prefer to play with the engine noises on. Although the sound is, oh, smacked in the head there. That must have hurt. The sound is fantastic. I think it was Rob Hubbard who composed that. And it's brilliant. It's the Mega Drive at its best. Well, I think it's supposed to be a guitar sample, but it sounds more like, I don't know, the Casio keyboard that's lost its battery power or something. But it's still great for the Mega Drive. And in 1993, you probably won't hear much better, actually. There are some people who actually hate the music in Road Rash. I can't understand them personally. Or rather, the Genesis as a whole, Mega Drive. Chip. Brilliant names in this game, all stereotypical. We've got the stereotypical cops, O'Connor, O'Shea, Flynn and O'Leary. Yep, straight out of a Batman comic. Oh, twist and turn a bit. 55 miles an hour? Forget that, because we are road racers. Or rather, road rashers. Oh no! Ah, dearie me. You can still finish in the top 4 having crashed a couple of times if you make up for it with your fantastic driving, which skills that I don't have. But somehow, I still managed to do it in this video. Right, you see the rocks at the side of the road there? You can also get livestock or deer and cows and things like that that randomly walk into the road to annoy you. Now what I can't understand is why these farmers can't police the livestock a bit more, because can they not see that we're trying to have an illegal road race here through the countryside? I ought to throw a stone at your blasted house. Right. We've just gone past another checkpoint there. I think that was the level 3 checkpoint, was it? Again, had to slam on the brakes to make sure we don't smash into something. It gets incredibly twisty and turny here. And it's the perfect place for cops to hang out. So you really have to watch what you're doing here. Particularly be on your mettle. Because if you come off your bike near a cop, that's the end of your race. And it is completely unforgiving. You lose quite a lot of money for that as well. If you compare it to Super Hang-On though, I do prefer this slightly because it is still rather frustrating, but at least you can carry on without a muffler. Well, actually I'm not sure if your muffler falls. I still don't even know what a muffler is. I've been told it might be an exhaust, but I know nothing about motorbike racing, do I? You can see we had another close shave with the car there, another copper. And a lot of the time you will find it is very, very close. In fact, that's the best way to race. Inject a bit of excitement into your race. It's an extra challenge, see how close you can get to the cars without crashing. Yes. Oh, weaving through the trees there with some skill. Yeah, oh man, jeez, there's an example of the livestock getting in your way. But if you jam down hard on the brake button, most of the time you can stop yourself from smashing into stuff. I wouldn't worry about people catching you up because you can make up for it. Oh, now it is better to actually stay on your bike rather than crash into a car, always, because if you go off your bike, then you're going to lose a few places and at least 20 seconds, whereas if you stay on your bike, there's always a chance of catching up, keeping the bloke in front of you in your sights, and usually the people behind you, yeah, as I said, don't worry about them too much. Right, we're coming towards the end of this race here. I wonder if we can catch Chip before it finishes. I have to say, oh yes! Well, there you go, he did it for me. Sometimes you'll get an awful lot of luck like that. And now you can bet my heart's beating fast as I try not to fall off my bike before the end of the race. If I came off my bike this close to the end and dropped down to like 6... Oh! Man, that was too close for comfort. And across the line in 2nd place. Well done me, I have no idea how I managed that. But there's still a long way to go. There are 4 more races, so I'll see you for those in the near future. Sayonara!